the? I thought it was like a troll, a person that made fun of you. It is an actual troll. Oh my gosh, okay. I was like, no, not after last episode. Oh my gosh, that was so much bullcrap. Aloha cousins, welcome, this is the Doorman again, open the door to our adventure, and I'm going to do a little bit of team recap, because we got a few new things. So we still have James, our Weezing now, and I didn't know this mon existed, but it's called a Vigorland. Yeah, my surprise, instead of a Slaking, I got this dude. I was like, what? But yeah, so that was fun, but it's a Psychic type. It helps me out a lot. I still have Grace, and I still have Xana. Not really going to go over the moves that much, because it's not that big of a deal. However, I believe in the last episode, it's been a minute since I recorded, we got through the Inquisition, we got Rock Smash, and now we're able to go up from here, and we're also able to get an encounter. Very happy about that. But how are y'all doing today? I am actually doing very well. It is my second day off. Yesterday was my first day. I'm off every Tuesdays and every Wednesdays on overnights. Give me a Pokemon. Alright, my counter is Sandshrew. Okay. I meant, okay. That's all I could just say is, okay. I should be able to do just fine. Come on. But how got everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Like I just said, it's my day off. I was up since about 4 o'clock this morning. My sleep schedule is all kind of messed up. And I was able to actually get some work done that I needed to get done, which was actually really cool. There we go. I got the crit. I want to show everybody, but at the same time I know if I keep it underneath the wraps, it's going to be even better. But as for the next series, I will say it is the intro, and I am just ready for this next series. It's going to be so amazing. Don't get me wrong, I'm still loving this one. I just can't wait for the next stuff. I'm just like really, really ready for it. Sandshrew's body is configured to absorb water without waste, enabling it to survive in an arid desert. If I can learn to speak correctly. Pokemon curls out to protect itself from its enemies. Let's give it a nickname. It is a male. Sonic. Sonic. It's not a hedgehog. Well, it's kind of a hedgehog. It's like an armadillo, then it goes with a hedgehog. But let's check it out. It's got lax nature, not bad, and it knows these moves, which Slash is pretty good. It is a physical attacker with some defense. That's not bad. I still have Rock Tomb. Can I learn Rock Tomb? It can. Ground can help me with electric and poison, but I also have Laura. But it's not bad. I can use it for flying types too, especially with the Rock Tomb. Not a bad move to learn. Really don't need Poison Sting. Woo! Okay. But it's day off. I'm getting episode done, and like overnights has not been too bad. I did not mean to use it on that one. Overnights has not been too bad. It's completely different than what I'm actually used to, honestly. Let me see if I go up here. Okay, Sandshrew, not that bad. I already knew about it. But it's a little bit different than what I'm used to. What? Oh, wait. Does it still keep going up? Okay, that's weird. Who is this strange man? Shall defeat thee with all the power of a troll. No. No. What the? I thought it was like a troll, a person that made fun of you. It is an actual troll. Oh my gosh, okay. I was like, no, not after last episode. Oh my gosh, that was so much bullcrap. What is that? I know what that is, but what is that? Why do they take... Why? What? Why? Why? That's just crazy. Okay, normally I wouldn't mind using Sandshrew, but I haven't leveled it up yet. And that's just freaky. Noon. I'm actually going to stay in. But it's a little bit differently. Like, the way we set it up is on Thursday night, on Wednesday, everybody makes the orders online. They order it, and then they have until like that night to finish ordering it. Well, then afterwards, cool. On Thursday night, well, it's like Wednesday/Thursday. But once that's done on like that Wednesday night kind of slash, no, is it Thursday night? Giant bag that holds many more Pokemon. What? No, we're not doing this. No, don't you dare be an actual troll. No, don't you dare be an actual troll. But anyway, I forgot the exact night. But you order the night, we pick it up, we do the picks. Wow, a jump kick. Okay, we do the picks, we get it all ready together, and then on Friday night for Saturday morning, we get everything ready for the in-store event, and then it's all just down the action ways. It's not that bad. It's a little bit different. So far, the first event wasn't too bad. We have the second event coming. A lot more stuff. I think it's like double the stuff, so that's going to be fun for us to work through. But other than that, I'm just trying to get used to the sleep schedule is definitely different. I haven't worked overnights in a while. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're going to be annoying. Wing attack. Let's get through this. Actually, no, we can just stay in. I got surf. Ha ha ha! Wait. Okay, that was a new one. Let me show off Laura. I actually haven't used Laura since she evolved. I just want to check her out. But no, it surprised me. And I'll look into it of like how it evolved. And it's depending on the nature. I went, oh, okay. It's kind of cool to have a psychic type now. Because I'm like, that's actually a lot of coverage. Not a lot of coverage, but like I can get some resistances. At the same time, I can kind of help with some other typings. Okay, now I beat you. Now stay beat. Power to defeat me. Bring out my best. Wow, I'm a choke. Okay, I have a giant thing with a giant sand with a this. I have a Laura. Okay, you have that. I have a Laura. I didn't know it still had the hair from the Vigoroth. I did not notice that. It's kind of cool. I like the fake mons. I love stuff like that. You said this 5 times by now. Control the desert so I can find this useful item. What? Wait a minute. This is the experience share. Brain link. Okay, that's kind of weird. But let's give it a Sonic. Cool. This can help me out with actually leveling up some Pokemon that was like beforehand. Just like Sandshrew. Because instead of having to weirdly switch train, I can do it a little easier now. But let's keep going through the desert. Ooh, item. So far, just Sandshrew is why I'm not, too mad that I got the Sandshrew. A white rabbit. Oh, okay. But that's why I'm not too upset, because if it'd been like a Trapinch or something like that, I would have been like, salty. What the heck? Dying kid, please help me, the troll. Well, I just defeated the troll. Like I said, all of them are into Sandshrew, so I'm fine, unless... I'm sorry, that's just kind of funny. He goes, "Aye!" And then that. Okay, sorry, I gotta think. Sorry, I'm trying to think of stuff, and like, I can't think of anything. I'm still not used to all this stuff, where I'm still supposed to like commentating and talking about it, because I'm not gonna lie. It's a little difficult when it comes to talking to the game and talking to somebody, because I get really focused on the game and making sure I want to do it. I know, because I don't know if anybody knows this, but I have ADD. I was diagnosed when I was a little younger. I don't take medicine for it because I tried every single type of medicine when I was a lot younger, and I just couldn't do it. And like the medicine helped, but instead of me being happy-go-lucky with a good attitude, I was the opposite. I was angry. I was always depressed. I meant like I was not a happy camper. And my mom told me she remembers me breaking down at 9 years old saying, "Mom, please take me off the medicine." It broke her heart me doing that. But I just couldn't do it. I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't sleep, and I was just grumpy all the time. I was focused, but I was grumpy. But I've learned how to deal with the ADD. Now, I will admit, if something does not catch my attention, I will lose focus very, very fast. But I think it's pretty common with everybody with ADD or ADHD. But it's one of those, if I like something, I hyper focus on it, and like that's all I think about. But I will also say that sometimes I can jump around thoughts very, very sporadically. Like, the only way I can actually describe it, the best thing, is that, like, a TV picture-in-picture. You know, like on the TV, ooh, he might die. Well, we had a Sonic, but then he died. Because the other one didn't use Body Slam, so I really didn't think that much of it. I don't like this game. I do, but I don't. Okay, let me get back to my story. So, it's the only way I can describe it perfectly is a picture-in-picture. You have the big screen, which is the main thought you're focusing on, and then you have a small thought. Now, sometimes the picture-in-picture don't really work. It's more like 60-40 or like 50-50. And when it's 50-50, that's whenever it gets kind of... It can get difficult to try to focus on one thing. Which is sometimes like this. Sometimes like 60-40, I can just kind of continue with the buttons, but it's hard for me to keep talking and also try to think of what I want to use on this. That kind of sucks. Like, a Sand Slash would have been decent. Would have been the best, but it would have been decent. Let me take that off. But, I guess I hyper-focus. I'll just not hear anything else. Route. But what could be there? I want the encounter. I can get the encounter. Wait, what route was Sandshrew? Famine's Desert, Route 112. It's a new one. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. See, like right now, I'm jumping between the thoughts. So wait a minute. Okay, I mean, like that was weird. It wouldn't let me do there, but I still get an encounter here, which is Dupes. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want that Dupes. Because I could use a rock or ground type. Or a rock and ground type. What else can I get, though? I think this is the only thing I can get. I'm gonna take it. I know it's Dupes, but like I can actually use this. Let me see. I just hope he doesn't. Okay, no, I'm gonna be good. And I should eat that up. Alright. But that's where the ADD comes in. Like, I'll hyper-focus on this for a second and not think about doing anything else. Or I'll try to give this and this the same exact tension, and it gets kind of crosshaired. That's where sometimes my stories can take a break. I'll derail a whole lot, and then I'll have to come back to it. So, I do apologize if somebody doesn't like it. I've tried all I can. But it is... Sometimes you have to think and stop and think. But that's whenever, like, people just keep telling me, like, well, that's when you take the medicine. I'm like, okay. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. Instead of being happy, I was angry. Do you want me to be angry 100% of the time? Because I don't get angry every now and then now. I can be angry 100% of the time, and then that'd be bad. But no. That's why I'm just like, let me just do this. Because I've learned to deal with it as I've gotten older. I really have. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but yeah, I have. But that is the one thing about ADD, is that, like, it's... You can get distracted easily. You can get hyper-fixated on things, even. Oh, I didn't timestamp that. Let me do that. And I just double did it, which is fine. I'll just not worry about it. Okay. But, like I said, I tried medicine. I really couldn't do it, and that's just... I can't think of anything else because I'm thinking about it and I can't remember where I was beforehand. Ugh. I tried the medicine. I couldn't get it to work. I was upset about it. I hate this. I could have got that. But let me keep talking about ADD because I know I'll get back to it. Because it's actually not 100% everybody is like, okay, understanding of it. It's not everybody's 100% understanding of it, or they're like, it's just like take medicine, or it's easy, or just not think about it. It's something that like you can't control. I can't control whenever I do like a thought, or if I'm in my own little world, which is what I was trying to talk about. That's what I remember. Like, you just can't automatically do something like that. My brain's like hardwired to where like sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. But like, that's why it's hard for me to like stick to schedules or stick to routines and stuff like that, because like I'll do it like the first 2 or 3 days, and then like my schedule will change or something like that, and then it'll mess me up. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just pick back up tomorrow, and it never really happens. There's a lot to ADD and ADHD, and not many other 100% people already know about. It's like, you do get distracted easy, but then there's also the other spectrum where you get hyper-fixated, which means that, like, I did about 4 o'clock this morning. Now, I will admit, I have gotten better to where, like, I'll get up and take, like, somebody to work or somebody to school. But, like, other than that, like, I would have stayed here. I didn't eat. I maybe drank, like, one thing in, like, a span of, like, 6 hours. And I'm starting to feel it now whenever I talk. But that's the type of stuff where, like, you hyperfixate. You're just on it, stuck for so long. You don't want to break off, because if you break off, you might not get back into it. But that's, like, one thing where you can easily lose focus or get hyperfixated. Your thoughts are kind of all over the place. I mean, you can be an organized person, but your thoughts cannot be organized. You'll jump from thought to thought, and then you'll try to remember where you were at, and you don't remember, just like I did a few moments ago. TN37 is Sandstorm. But that's basically that. It's like, you'll get stuck, and then at the same time, for me, is like, sometimes I'll get stuck because I'm trying to remember where I was at, and I can't remember exactly. I know they said there'd be more clues. Here we go again. Isn't painful this time. Dorman, are you alright? Oh, this is bad. Ishi, I'm fine. It's okay. Thank goodness, we have to get out of here. The ceiling is collapsing. Crash. Dorman! Well, that was way longer than the flashback I've had so far. What was I? Why is Alicia helping me? He's the only answer to lie with that guy up there on the hill. Famine, I'm coming to get you. Okay, then. I didn't know we were going to fight him, so now. Chef roared out a challenge. Roar. But that is, like I said, between... I know about like that's one thing. I can sometimes also think in my head about conversations, and then 5 steps later, I'm already in there. I'm like, wait, oops, I'm going to go back and explain that. Let's try Rock Blast. That does nothing. And they went to sleep. That did nothing. Okay. Like I said, the hyperfixation versus not distracted. Your thoughts can be all over the place. Because I can keep, like, or like, I'll think of like 2 thoughts at the same time. Like, right now I'm trying to think of this and that, and sometimes that can kind of overpower that. And it's also like at the same time, or especially for me, I don't know about everybody else, but whenever I'm like at work or something like that, and I'm just picking, I'll kind of leave my body on autopilot, and like that'll be like the big picture, like there'll be like the small picture in picture, where I focus on just trying to get that, but then in between, I'll think about stuff I want to do, like I'll think about intros, or I'll think about like how to do the effects and stuff like that. I don't know about anybody else, but that's what I do. That's where, like, you can be, like, they're thinking 2 or 3 different things at once, and then whenever you're trying to listen to somebody, I'm already in that world where I'm thinking of 2 or 3 different things, and then they get frustrated whenever everybody's like, can you repeat? And I'm like, can you repeat that again? I'm like, it's not that I'm not trying to listen or I didn't hear you, it's that it took a second for me to register you were talking to me, and by that time, you were already done, and I'm like, wait, I missed something. Because I knew, especially the other night, one coworker was getting really upset, and I kept repeating, even those like small 5-second things, like I would repeat it, and like she would get upset, or if I double ask the question again. It's like, I'm trying to pay attention, and I am, but also with the thoughts going everywhere, you can hear something, and then right immediately it goes right back out, and I'm like, wait a minute, what did I just hear? So, like, you'll hear it, register it, forget about it. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? So that is another thing. I don't know about all ADD or ADHD. I know every case is a little bit different, but that's my case. I'll hear something, and I totally heard you, and I know I did. But then another half second later, I'm like, wait a minute, what did I just hear? So that's why sometimes I double repeat it. I know sometimes some people get annoyed, and it's not something I tend to do on purpose. It's just that way I make sure I heard something right. But there is the thoughts all over the place, and then there is the ADD's got some hyper, but it's more ADHD that's got more of the hyper. I know people will say, well, what's the difference? One's hyper, one's not. And it's not that much of a difference in the hyperness level, but like, I've gotten better where I can actually sit still, but I need to be like on my phone or something like that, because I can sit still for like a good 20 minutes. I mean, I may have ADHD, I don't know. I just remember getting diagnosed with ADD. But there's a difference. One is hyper, one is not. Like I said just a few moments ago, I might have ADHD, and they just didn't think about that. They have no special defense, so lore could be good. But it's like you're always going to be thinking of something, or your leg's got to be moving, or like something's got to be doing something. And like you can't, like it's hard for you to sit still. And some people have learned to be able to sit still, but then like their minds are racing because they can't sit still. At least mine does. But I know that, oh, holy crap, actually, I've been going for a while on that one. Well, actually, no, not my bad. I was actually able to talk to you and explain a little bit about myself and how this all kind of works in my head. And I want to... Oh, wait, no. They don't have any defense. I'm a dummy. I was a dummy. They have no defense. Okay. But that's a little bit, at least in my head, a little bit when it comes to ADD. They have no defense. A special defense I got. Oops. But there's more than that. Like, I know my mother has a bunch of mental disorders, so I do know about mental health. And it's not just mental disorders. I meant, like, there are things you have to do in order to provide yourself for mental health. You can't just go doing certain things. And it's like, especially for someone who has been that way for such a long time, it can be hard. Like, she'll probably kill me for saying this, but I will admit, whenever me and my girl first got together, I have had my whole life, plus someone who's had mental health problems, to help me figure out, like, communication is key. And, like, I wouldn't say I had, like, the most disastrous things, but I've had it enough to where, like, I ain't gonna say, like, I was starving on down to the side of the road or stuff like that. It's like, no. It's like, but, like, I have had panic attacks. I have anxiety. I've gotten better as I've gotten older, and I have ADD. It's like, I have mental health stuff. Now, I'm not gonna be diagnosed. I will admit that. It's like a halfway self-diagnosis. But I do know the symptoms because of what my mom has. If I'm not, then I'll, for one, say I'm not, and I'm just, woohoo. Not really, but you know what I mean. It's like I'm just thinking it all in my head and making projecting real, which is, I believe, like mass hysteria. I remember that from watching House, actually. But mental health is all about good thing. It really is, because you can have anxiety, you can be anxious, you can be overwhelmed, and it happens. But that's just whenever, like, you just have to learn to, like, communicate. If something's wrong and you know it's wrong and you don't like it, then you have to speak up about it. Just don't hold it in. Now, I know sometimes certain things you have to hold in just because certain situations or certain things like that, that's a little bit differently. But, like, if you feel like you need to say something, don't be afraid to say something. Okay, we're going to take a break for that for a second because I need to battle her and him. Oh, who's this then? This is Dorman, sir, the one who been causing so much trouble. I see. You must be the one who defeated my sister and ruined our demon invasion in the west. If you don't mind me saying, you look very familiar. Have we met? I don't know. I lost my memory when you guys destroyed my town. Who are you? What do you want? And where's my brother and May? Oh, so many questions. It really is you. I never thought you survived that attack. It's for your brother. Well, you came to the right place. He was here once. He discovered my little pet. Little pet? And would have defeated it had we not captured him and his friend in time. Where are they? Tell me! You always were funny when angry. Lord Gravitric? Gravitric? Always used to like to say so. Ha! I've had enough of this. Alicia, destroy him! As you command, sir. Come back here and fight me yourself! Sorry, damn it, orders are orders. Come back here and fight me yourself! Really? Alright, let's see what you got. You still got the Sableye. Level 29. Sableye is kind of I'm level 26. I do have the Sandstorm advantage. Let's try a Rock Blast. Okay, yeah, fake out, yeah. That was to be expected. You son of a biscuit eater! Okay, now he actually can probably attack. I can't keep him alive! I can't keep him alive! Why? Okay, let me see. I can't remember special or physical, but either way, let's do Xana. She can't do that much to Xana anyway. Oh, come on! I want another Mon! I kind of want a grounded rock type. Like, I really don't need it too much, but like, I kind of want another Mon. Like, Hombron would actually been really good, has really good attack, really good defense. Kind of like an Aggron. Just not as buffy. Well, like, come on. And you're doing the stupid thing. Ha 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 ha! You can't do it twice in a row. Biscuit. I want to curse so bad, but I can't. I mean, I probably could, and just, I don't know how much monetization it would be able to work whenever I do get monetization. That's actually kind of funny thing not many people know about how YouTube works. I will explain that for the rest of the battle. In between is stupid. I need 4,000 views and 1,000 subscribers. No. Yeah, 4,000 views, 1,000 subscribers, and like so much watch time in order to actually get monetization. I'm actually doing not the best. But I do know that as long as I stay consistent with my uploads, and y'all are sharing, and I'm telling people about it, and like, especially consistency. As long as I keep updating, it will come in time. And the YouTube is not one of those that happens within a fortnight. I mean, some people have, some people have not. It just depends on who they are. But yeah. Alright, let me see. Which is the next one? Sneasel. I would love to stay in, but I can't. Okay, it is a dark and ice type. James is going to be my best bet. Just because the fact that she's burned and I don't feel like trying to go through all that process. Level 38! Okay. This has got to be her ace. Fade, yeah, there's no point for smoke screen. Fade attack you can't miss anyway. Thought about doing that. If anybody ever saw, I got Haze. I got rid of that self-destruct. I don't want that to be like a mishap. And that should get rid of the Sneasel. But it's not a bad place to end off the episode because I don't have any cuts. And I think I know where my intro moment's going to be. If you ever see me looking here, I've got a little timestamp. I'm using my phone for like a timestamp. To like timestamp like intros and like to help me out whenever I come to edit. Really? Let me use Grace. I meant like... I didn't get to use Grace that much this episode. I mean, I use Xana more than anything else. Alright. Yes! Alright, so we defeat Alicia. Just... But I can't believe we lost the next one. I knew it. You always were better than me. Alicia, what is all this? Why does everyone know me? Who are you, really? I was going to tell you after all. Go on. I don't know. I need to think about this. We've all worked so hard to make this attack real. Alicia! Frustrated, don't meet everyone. There are just more mysteries piling up. I have to get to the bottom of this and find my brother. For that, I'll need to find Famine and Alicia. Alright, so, yeah. That was fun. Especially whenever were like, tell us. And she's like, bye! Like, I'm gonna kill you later. But anyway, please like and subscribe for more content. Share it to the spider across the neighbor. Share it to the cricket. I have bugs and it's bad. I hate it. I've got little traps everywhere. They're gonna die. But yeah, share it to everybody that you can think of. Just let people know about it. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.